How's it going, everyone? Back at it again with the 86 Sportster. So today we are going to be doing a part 2 for our Sportster build, which I don't know how far we're going to get into, but we're going to show you what we got so far. So far, I've got a new headlight that's going to go in here, and I have my stripe kit, which I will show you guys probably in a future video once we get started to get ready to do the tank on this thing. And then we got our lights. We got our tail lights here, which are smoked, which I don't really care for, but we'll see how bright they go. And then these are my front turn signals, which look a little cheap. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I guess we'll see what happens when it happens. But the priority of this video is getting this headlight installed on here. Now on this headlight here, as you can see, it has a halo ring. In the halo ring also, it has amber lighting on the sides for turn signals. We're going to see if we can try to make that work. If we can make that work, then cool. If not, then I guess it is what it is. But we're going to give an attempt either way and cross our fingers, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to have to unbolt these 3 bolts here for the cover for the headlight, and that's what we'll start with. So I'm going to go ahead and get that off, and we'll get with you guys in just a second. Okay, so we got the cover off the headlight. So now the next step is, I believe, is this ring here comes off, and I believe this whole headlight should just pull out. So we're going to give that a shot, and I believe that all the plugs and everything are back here for it. We just got to unplug all that and plug in our new light and test it out for now and see what we can wire up to it and see if we can make it all work. So stay tuned. Be right back. Alright, so we got the new headlight in, for the most part, kind of. We need to wire up the halos still, but we're going to go ahead and test it out and see how it looks with it on. So, there we go. These little side markers are a daytime running, and that's my low beam. And this little guy here, oh, hold on, where is it? That's my high beam. Low beam. High beam. Good stuff. Good stuff. So now we're going to go ahead and wire in our halo and see how far we can go. Alright, so we got the headlight installed and got this cover on. So basically, this halo ring is 2 separate colors. You got your white, which is your daytime running also, or you got an amber. You can choose either or. I haven't figured out if it switches back and forth yet. The only one I have hooked up right now is my white, and you basically splice that wire into your low beam in order for you to get your halo ring, which looks like it works really good. So that is awesome. So far, that's all that we're going to do right now. We're going to go ahead and hook up these lights possibly and see what we can do as far as that goes and cross our fingers and see about getting those hooked up. We'll see if I can get it done tonight. This might be like a next day thing. We will see. Here we go. Yes. Whoopah. Alright, so we're back. So, good news, bad news. Bad news is I can't use the aftermarket turn signals on the bike because they won't fit around the forks as far as the size. They stick out a little bit farther than that. But I got my left turn signal to work finally, which was the main issue as to why I was getting new ones. Apparently, same way with this headlight, how the little helmet acts as the ground. This whole entire bar acts as the ground for the headlight, or the turn signals rather. So we ended up not doing that. So instead, we threw them on Jared's bike. He has a Buell M2 Cyclone with a big bore kit. This is actually here because he was recently in a slight accident with it. He's okay, nothing major, but he has a little damage here. His handlebar's a little tweaked, and his shifter ended up getting messed up. So he's going to Ace or whoever tomorrow and trying to see if he can get a bolt or something to throw in there for now until he gets a peg. But we ended up taking the turn signals and everything and throwing them on here for now. We're trying to figure out what's going on. For some reason, his turn signals aren't working. They started out working, but now they're not. We already checked the fuse block and everything, and it's all good. But honestly, I think these turn signals look better on here because he had some old-fashioned like square ones that were mounted to like this bracket, and I did not like the way that looked. So ended up getting those for him because his were broke. So he's got turn signals now, and all is good with that. And as far as this goes, I'll probably just rock these for now until I'm ready for the next step, which will be these bars up here that I paid $20 for. They're 8.5-inch mini apes, and those will go on here once I'm ready, which means I'll have to get longer cables and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, she's coming along really good. I'm really happy with how everything's turning out so far. So we'll just keep going from there, and we'll move on to the next thing, hopefully soon. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. We will see you later. Bye.